Hello, welcome to another episode with me. I'm Teresa Todd, naturopath, biochemist, microbiologist, and author of The Energy Solution. Hope you're having a fabulous week, or beginning of the week. It's Monday, and it's been a great weekend. I had lots of time with my kids. Really enjoyed spending the time with them and doing a lot of activities with them. And I hope you had a good weekend too. Enjoying the weather. If you're affected by the bushfires, I really hope that you're staying safe. Those bushfires have been going on for a while now, and it is hard on those people that are out there. Today I wanted to talk a bit about what's your health worth. So when we're looking at health, sometimes people think that health is expensive. Sometimes people think that health isn't worth it. So today I wanted to challenge you. What is it that you value in your health? What are your values around health, and how much value do you put on your health? So if we're talking about health being the ability to live life to the fullest, to enjoy every minute of it, to really do anything you want to do in life and have that quality of life, that's what I believe health is. So it's a combination of everything that's going on. It's not just one thing. So when we're talking about health, it could be, they're saying at the moment in Australia that just under half the population has some kind of chronic illness. So at least one, some have got up to 3. And that really places a toll on not only the healthcare system, which is not what I'm here to talk about today, the healthcare system and the cost to that, but it places a big load on lives and on families and on the immediate loved ones around them. So if you have an illness and you're feeling like you can't live life to the fullest, what are you able to do? What can you do with the life you've got? So think about that. What's health worth to you? My husband used to ask people what's their spine worth, and that way people could just think about, okay, if I was to donate my spine, or if I was to sell my spine, what would I sell it for? Now I know of a couple of people that have had to have disc replacements. So it's where they replace the disc with titanium and then put a prosthetic disc in there. Those operations, for one person that I know of, had to have 2 or 3 discs replaced, and he had to hand over about $100,000 check because he didn't have private health, and he really needed to have that. He needed to have that operation done. So he paid for that out of his own pocket. Not many people can, but the point is, what is your health worth? Can you really put a monetary value on your health? Let's think of it in terms of the impact on your family. So if you're not living life to the fullest and you're not able to interact and to do the things with your family that you'd like to do, how does that impact on them? Can you put a value on that? Can you put a value on the fact that you may not have enough energy to get through the day, that you may not have enough mind, I'm going to say the ability for foggy mind. So a lot of people find that they have a foggy mind, that they can't think straight, they can't make decisions very well, they have trouble reacting to stress. All of those are part of the big chronic, or part of the symptoms that go with chronic disease. So what's the value on that? If I was to ask you to go and purchase a whole lot of vegetables and put them into your diet each day and each week, would you look at the price of the vegetables, especially with the possibility of them going up at the moment with all the bushfires and all the farms that are being inundated or destroyed because of the fires? Are you going to look at the veggies and go, oh, that's too expensive? Or are you going to think about how those veggies are affecting, how they're going to impact on you, how they're going to supply you with health and vitality and give your body all of the nutrients it needs? So the next time that you have a think about something being too expensive to do with your health, have a think about the impact on you and how you can live life to your fullest. If you were to have a look at maybe next time you, like I said, buying groceries, but the next time you look at if gym memberships, a lot of people have gym memberships and think, oh, it's too expensive. You can do exercise in other ways. So you can save money and you can promote health and other ways, rather than having to go to the gym or buy expensive exercise equipment. Going for a walk, getting a bike and going for a cycle, using a neighbour's pool or a friend's pool and doing some laps, going to the public pools and doing some laps. They're all great ways that you can get some exercise and really promote your health. So today, rather than talking about something along the lines of this is what you're going to do for your health, I just wanted to challenge you with thinking about your thoughts and thinking about your thoughts about health. So I was speaking with someone the other day who really didn't value their health. They thought, oh, well, when things aren't working properly, I'll just die. And it's not a very nice thing to think about, but it's that person, they didn't value their health at all. And they didn't really have any inkling on whether they wanted to look after their health and what they wanted to do with it. They just thought it was expected. If they were going to get sick, they were going to get sick. There's nothing they could do about it. And it's actually not the case. So if you really think about your health and you think about the activities and the choices you make every day, that is actually going to bolster your health or take away from it. So make health your priority. Really value what you've got. Because if you don't have health, what do you have? Can you make money? Can you enjoy the time with your family? Can you make memories with your family? They're all the things to me that are really important, to make memories with my family and to have it that my kids can grow up and go, do you remember the time? I love sitting with my husband and his sisters. They all sit back and go, remember when we did this? And they've got loads and loads and loads of memories throughout their childhood. And it's lovely to sit back and to listen to them interact and reiterate those memories about what they had with each other and with their parents and grandparents. It's really lovely to hear that, and I really want my kids to grow up and go, you know what, remember when we did this, or remember that mum and dad did this. So that to me is that you can't put a value on. There is no price that you could put onto those kinds of memories, but we all need to be healthy to be able to make those memories. Because if you don't have your health, how are you going to make the memories with your kids? But like I said before, how are you going to work? So next week I'm presenting a talk where I'm talking to business people, and it's particularly about health and how important it is to the business in their business. Because whether you're a business person or not, your health impacts on your work. So if you're too tired to be able to go to work, if you're too sick to be able to go to work consistently, how are you going to earn the money? How are you going to bring money in for your family or for yourself to have those necessities you want to have every day? So health is so much more than just, oh, I need to eat the right things. It's what's the ripple effect it has everywhere else? What effect does it have on my family? How does it affect my work? So I've got clients that I've met someone the other day who she actually had to give up her work. Part of her job was she had to stand up every day, all day, as part of her job. But with her chronic illness, she could no longer stand up. So she had to give up her job. And she was very passionate about her job and she loved it. But she physically couldn't do it anymore. So how would that feel to you if you had to give up something you really enjoyed doing and that was making a difference to others? So now she's looking at other ways that she can work and earn money without challenging her health where she's at with her health, and without creating the pain that's going on with her chronic condition at the moment. And I've got so many clients like that. So clients with Lyme-like illness, chronic fatigue, fibromyalgia, all of those kinds of conditions impact on people so that they're struggling to be able to go to work every day. They're in pain, and so they're struggling to be able to keep a full-time job. Or they're in so much pain that they can't do a physical job, or they can't stand up, or they have to be able to have times where they can lay down and have a rest during the day. So that all impacts on their ability to earn money. That's when you can put a monetary value on your health. Because if you can't earn money, you can't create an income. So like I said, I'd like to challenge you just to have a think, sit back, because sometimes we get so caught up in life and we move through life so much that we really forget to sit back and take notice of what's going on around us. How does your health affect you? How much is your health worth? So like I said, next week I'm really excited about presenting to these business people and in talking to them about their health and how it can impact on their business. Because especially as a boss, if you're not on top of your game, the workers underneath you are also going to struggle as well, because you're not giving them the guidance that they need, or you're not creating the next level or the next step that they need to move towards. So it's a ripple effect. So it's all those people that then rely on you. And when you do look at your health and when your health is on game and you can really think, you can anticipate, you can move through everything and handle stress with ease, you can be so much more creative. And then your business flourishes. You get to employ more people, you get to contribute more to your community, you get to make money for your family, but you also get to help others. And that's the main part with it all. So like I said at the beginning, you can't put a value on health. Monetary wise, the government's put money on it and say that there's, I think it's like $30 million a year in hospital visits. So they put a monetary value on chronic disease from the point of view of the cost of the hospital settings. But it's way more than that. And so I don't think you can actually put a monetary value on your health. But where does health sit in your values? So a lot of people have values around family, around business, around their love life, relationships, those kinds of things. Where does health sit in that? Is it up in the top 3 values for you or priorities in life? Because if it's not in the top 3, maybe it's going to be a challenge for you, or maybe I challenge you to look at it and put it into somewhere in that top 3 so that you can concentrate on and make the decisions, not concentrate on it, but make decisions and make routines in your life that's going to support your health. And that way you can then thrive, you can then enjoy life, you can make the money you want, you can love your loved ones the way you can or you should. Because again, also in chronic disease, if you're so tired, you're so run down, you've got a chronic illness, it affects you mentally as well. And the mental health then declines, and that makes it a lot harder for you to love your loved ones and express it and really be there for them. So looking at how everything is affected with that. So put health into your top 3. Not telling you what to do, but make health a priority for you. Make it that it's one of your big priorities of things that you really wanted to look after in life, so that you don't have to put a value on it, so that you don't have to fork out money for medical costs, so that you don't have to look at reduced income because of lack of health. All of those add up. But the biggest thing is when you've got your health, you've got your quality of life, you get to enjoy life. You get to really enjoy everything about life and live life to the fullest. And that's what it's all about. At the end of the day, it's those memories, it's what you've done through your life, the people that you've come in contact with and how you've affected them, and it's the community that you get and the beautiful relationships you get. So health is all about that. So I hope I've been able to challenge your thought processes today. It's not about giving advice, it's just about challenging your thought processes and where you put your health at, how you rate your health, and what worth you think your health is. So the next time you look at the fruits and the veggies as being too expensive, or you look at whether it's gym membership, whatever it is that is contributing to your health, when you start to go, no, that's too expensive, sit back and really have a think. How expensive is it? How expensive is it in the big scheme of things when it's contributing to my health? I look forward to seeing you all next time. Thank you for joining me today, and thank you for letting me challenge your mindset to see where you're at with thinking about how your health is running. I really hope you get to sit back and get to ponder this subject for a few minutes so that you can create where it is that your health is on your priority ladder for you, and what your health is worth for you, and what you'll do to keep your health. So I look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.